What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, Invincible Ben. Well, what more does there need to be said that needs to be said or done? I know we got Luka last week, but on both current gen and next gen combined, Ben Simmons is up there with being one of the best point guards in the entire game. And for a guy that played 0 NBA games this season, it's a pretty crazy thing to even be talking about here. Now, before I dive into what the new Ben Simmons is going to provide for you and your squad, guys, if you are to my channel and new to my channel and have not yet, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button. So we're on the road towards 100,000 subscribers. So Ben Simmons. What is the problem with this Ben Simmons? The old Ben Simmons, the only problem was that he has the Ben Simmons base on quick. That's the only problem. Ben Simmons base on very quick is going to be much better than Ben Simmons base on quick. It's that simple. The difference between Ben Simmons on quick and Ben Simmons on very quick definitely does matter. Now, what else do I hope Ben Simmons gets? I hope he gets better size up, signature combo, that type of stuff. Kobe size escape, sky move by the back is fine. Now, stat-wise, everything's fine. The boost in interior is going to be a great addition, as well as he's going to be a nearly perfect defender. So, you know, off-ball pass, hustler, post lockdown, brick wall rim, those might go to Hall of Fame, which is definitely going to help Ben Simmons out. Guys, I was pretty high on this Ben Simmons. I mean, when it came down to it, if I was to wager, you know, or to play in 250K, he would have found his spot on my court some way, somehow. That's how good Ben Simmons is, man. The height at 6'11" at the point guard position cannot be taken for granted. Now, one thing I still will say is even with the Invincible Ben Simmons, guys, look, you're going to need a secondary ball handler, a primary ball handler to run at that shooting guard position. So, I don't know if that is Luka Doncic. I don't know if that is MJ for you. I don't know who that is. But just kind of think about that. Take that into consideration that you still are going to need that second ball handler on the court. Now, why does this scare me in my team? Okay, I'm going to go back to last year and tell you why this scares me. Okay, back-to-back basically great content drops. And remember, guys, it's still early June. Well, last year in early June, here's what we were getting, okay? We got Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic in the new season. But then in the packs, I mean, T-Mac, KD, Wade, I guess there were some players. But my whole thing is this. Since we already got Invincible Luka and we've already got Invincible Ben, that takes away two, and we got Invincible MJ too. So, I get it, we can see Giannis point guard, we can see LeBron point guard, like we can see those things. But my whole debate is, when you look at what we saw in late June last year, we're already seeing that. Invincible LeBron, we've seen it, okay? When you look at LaMelo, we've seen a point guard dark matter LaMelo, okay? I know we haven't seen Blake Griffin yet, but I can just keep going on and on with different things that we have seen. Invincible Bol Bol, we've now seen. Invincible Shaq, we've already seen. Invincible Giannis, we've already seen. Invincible Kareem, we've already seen. And so that's the scary part to me is I felt like earlier this season, 2K was taking things slower, okay? Or earlier this year, 2K was taking things slower. Whereas now, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if I can definitively sit up here and say 2K is taking things slower. Because how can I say that when we have already seen all these Invincibles in my team? And so what do I think 2K is going to have to do? Well, all I can say is they better wait on Taco. They better wait on Yao, and they better wait on Manu. They have to wait on those guys. Because if they don't, these next Fridays are going to be hard. Because look, guys, 2K22 is probably going to go until at least mid-August. I mean, when did we see our last drop last year? I'm pretty sure it was mid-August, right? On August 6th. So let's say it goes a week later and we're looking at August 13th as our last content drop, guys. That is still over 2 months away. And so what I'm worried about is at that point, what is 2K going to drop? I don't know, right? We've already got Invincible Joel Embiid. We've already got Invincible Shaq. We've already got all these Invincibles. And I get it. Last year, the GOAT cards had blinders, and that was the big difference. But how do they make this Luka Doncic better? That's my question, right? How do you make this a GOAT card? Give him 74 Hall of Famers, I guess. I guess. But it's going to be very hard to make this Luka Doncic any better. And so that's kind of my whole debate behind this is it's like, is this too early? 2K did a great job of pacing themselves this year for a very long time, but the pacing's over with. And I know the Bol Bol we got wasn't an invincible. So we can still at one point get an invincible Bol Bol. We can still get an invincible, even like Thon Maker, those type of guys. But all these new cards, they are scaring me just because I feel like it was later on last year when we got the exact same card. So that, personally, is what scares me. Now, what doesn't scare me is Ben Simmons. I mean, it scares me playing against him, but now here's what you're going to see, okay? And I'm not saying this is good, bad, or anything else, but Giannis, we're going to have, or not Giannis, but Giannis is going to be right there, okay? Bol Bol is going to be here. You're going to have Kareem at the backup 4. And this is just for you guys to see. And I'm not saying this is right or wrong or like this, but what happens, right? Or not Yao, yeah, right there. Ben right here. What happens when you run into a squad like this? I mean, what happens when you run into starters like this, right? MJ's only 6'6", but he can get paint stops because he's an invincible card. And then on the bench, you got Luka, you got Kawhi, you got whoever else you want to run at the 3, or maybe you go Kawhi at the 3 and then a guy like Trace McGrady at the 2. It doesn't matter. I mean, what I'm basically saying is it's endgame in my team. The only thing left is since Bol Bol is not going to be an invincible, you basically right now are going to have, look, Invincible Ben, Invincible MJ, Invincible Giannis, Invincible Luka, Invincible T-Mac, Invincible Kawhi, Invincible Kareem. That's 6 out of 10 starters, right? Which is ridiculous because I already know next week we're going to get, Yao, Invincible card. The way they're dropping content right now, they don't care about this game going on into August. They want this game to get active right now and not have any hold ups or hold backs. I mean, it's that simple, man. It is absolutely that simple in my team. Now, this is a good thing about Ben, right? And I want to go back to 2K20 to talk about this. Like, this Ben, I thought came out way too early. And we're going to go all the way back. This Ben came out May 27th. And for that time, I felt like it was way too early. It's only June 9th, and I know it's 2 years later. But we basically didn't get an Invincible Ben until July 31st. We're basically getting this 2 months earlier than 2 years ago. And that's kind of what scared me. I thought we were back on track to kind of going with the slow content, kind of just slow, methodical, and having, cards be really good for endgame. And I'm starting to think that endgame is now in my team. There's no holding up, especially once you get the GOAT Yaos of the world. There's nothing else to be dropped in my team. I mean, there's really not much else. So yes, enjoy these next couple of weeks of content, guys, because it's not going to get much better than this. From Invincible Luka to Kareem to MJ last week to Bol Bol, Invincible Ben this week. What's next, guys? I want to know, honestly, what you guys think is next. I don't know what else there could be. If Yao comes out this week as an Invincible, I can't even say I'd be surprised. I don't know what they're going to drop in the future. It's that simple, man. I just don't know, right? If Yao comes out, if he comes out as one of these drops, as one of these leaks, what else is to come? I know, guys, we're due for a letdown. So we're due for like a Tim Duncan. But if they give us David Robinson, I can't even say that would be a letdown. But I want to know who you guys want in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM, because all I can say right now is wow, wow, wow. The content isn't getting any worse. But let me know your thoughts down below on Ben Simmons and Bol Bol. Do you guys think Ben Simmons is going to be the best player overall? Between current gen, between next gen, the best overall combined player? Let me know that down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.